Hello everyone. So the most awaited video is here once again. CSAT 2025 solved question paper and detailed discussion. Guys, let me tell you about this paper. This paper was actually moderate to tough. This paper was not easy. In the examination hall, a student had to find the questions. Which question should be solved and which question should be picked, which question should be left. And guys, very smart picking of questions is important in this paper. Otherwise, it will be really difficult to qualify in this paper, because if you pick some lengthy questions, those who are looking easy one, right? So you will spend a lot of time on that question, and it is not guaranteed that you will solve it correctly. And moreover, even if you solve it correctly, then what is the point of it? You have given the time of 5 questions to 1 question only. This is not at all advisable, right? And that too in a qualifying nature paper, right? So you just have to quickly find some good questions that you can solve and that you are good at, and you just move. You just qualify first, and then if the time allows, then you try to score. So here, obviously, I'll tell you also the question would be solved in which manner and how much time I will take to solve this question in the examination, or why I will choose this question in the first glance in the examination, or why I will not choose this question. So let's start, guys. And yes, this time we have got calls from several students that the question paper was like UNGIST mock test paper. So guys, that was really good to hear from you guys. And throughout the year we have worked very hard on our test series, and yes, the result is there in front of you. Most of the questions were like actually UNGIST mock test paper only. And yes, I faced criticism also, because we were giving a bit tough questions, but the students were saying, sir, the paper that UNGIST is framing is really tough. UPSC 2024 was not like that. But actually, guys, let me tell you, UPSC can do anything, anytime. So we have to be ready for any type of situation. It is highly unpredictable exam, and that too a very tricky exam also, because obviously they have to reject you somehow. If they are not able to reject you, then you will be in, right? They are not going to select you. You have to make your place. Okay. So anyways, guys, let's start. So guys, this is set A that we have, right? And guys, in the description of this video, set A question paper is available. You can download the question paper, right? And very soon we will be releasing the question paper in the PDF format, as well as the right answers along with the detailed explanation, right? It will be there in the description box. Fine. So before starting this question paper, it is advisable that you should download the question paper first, and then you please sit with this and take this out, right? So guys, we are going to start a fresh batch from 5th of June 2026, right? So this is a bit marketing anyways. And guys, this is our book, and this time, let me tell you, many questions in this paper are not directly, but are somewhere or the other in the form of other questions, like some types of questions are there in this paper, so which are directly coming from this book. And I'll be showing you the questions also. I'll be telling you like the reference point also, like from where this question came, from where this question came, right? So, and guys, this is like we have discussed, this is okay. And yes, today we have created an anonymous poll, as every year we do. So in that poll, the result is the paper was above average. It was slightly tough. It was not an average paper, not a moderate paper. It was above average. The paper was slightly tough. And yes, most of the students are in this range also very tough. So around 70% students are saying, in fact 76%, 78% students. 78% students are saying the paper is slightly tough to very tough, right? It means the majority of the students are saying the paper was in tougher range, right? The paper was actually tough. Okay. So almost 78 means was almost 80%. So every 4 out of 5 students are saying the paper was tough. And actually, guys, the paper was tough. Let me tell you. And inside the examination hall, some little things also, becomes tedious, because the thing is, this is an exam. And obviously you have a lot of pressure of expectation also, because after so many, after one complete year, you are going to write the exam, and a lot of hopes are there, a lot of expectations are there, right? And obviously the time is limited, the time is doing tick, 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 right? So you have to solve the questions, and in that 2 hours, I mean in those 2 hours, you have to fill the OMR also, you have to sign up, I mean you have to do the signature work also, like n number of things are being there, right? So guys, effectively you get around 1 hour 20 minutes to solve the paper, 1 hour 20 or 25 minutes, or 1 hour 30 minutes I should say, and like 15-20 minutes will go to OMR, and then 5-10 minutes will go to this, right, signing and all. So anyways guys, let's start the paper. Okay, but yes, today we have got these, these compliments, right? So guys, it was more like your paper. See, this was the comment of last year, our YouTube channel, right? You may check it out, the paper of 2024. In that discussion video, it was the comment. It was more like your paper than UPSC itself. So guys, this year, last year also we have got this comment, and this year also one student, it looked like an UNGIST paper to be sure. Like just after the examination, a student sent this remark to us, and we have written, oh wow, good to hear, right? And this was again these are some, I think older comments. Your test series help a lot, thank you, right? And namaste sir, I'm clearing prelims. This was this was some older So guys, let me tell you, the students are actually very happy, and many students have sent many messages, but actually in this limited time, in this limited space, I cannot show you each and every message. But yes, guys, let me tell you the questions now, and let's start the paper. So today I'm going to solve, this time they have asked 51 questions from maths and reasoning, right? Unlike other years. In last year it was 54 or 53, right? This time they have asked 51 questions from maths reasoning and 29 questions from English. Okay. So guys, I won't be solving English because I don't know English. I know only maths and reasoning, so we'll be discussing that. And this time they didn't ask even a single questions from clock, calendar, permutation, combination, they didn't ask, right? So they have left many important topics, right? Anyways, guys, let's start. The first question, the number system, right? Guys, let me tell you, if I was there in the examination hall, I just left this question at the first glance, right? First glance mein shayad main question nahi karta. Anyways, question was, a natural number n is such that it can be expressed as n is equal to p plus q plus r, where p plus q plus r are distinct factors of n. How many numbers below 50 have this property? See, everybody, 6 is the only number which can be written as the sum of its factor. 6 is the number, not only number, 6 is the number that can be written as the sum of its factor, right? So 6 is equal to what? 6 is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, everybody. So actually 6 can be written as the sum of its factor which are less than 6, because 6 ka ek factor 6 bhi hota hai, right? So actually guys, we are getting one number as 6. Now the multiple of 6, let's say 6 into 2. So all the numbers will become double. 2 plus 4 plus 6, right? 6 into 3, 18. All the numbers will be triple. 3 plus 6 plus 9. And so on. The question is saying below 50. So 6 into 8 is 48. Right guys? 6 into 8 is 48. So this is 8 plus 16 plus 24. Okay everybody? Right? So how many numbers? They are 6 into 1 to 6 into 8. So they are 8 numbers. Right? But guys, see, I'm solving this question. But let me tell you, this question is not that easy. Right? Frankly speaking, this question is not that easy. Okay? If you know this logic, then it is okay. But if you don't know this logic, then you are advised to leave this question in the examination hall. Please. Anyways, after that, question number 6, the next one. So let's talk about question number 6. Question number 6 says, 3 prime numbers p, q, r each less than 20 such that p minus q is equal to q minus r. How many distinct possible values can we get for p plus q plus r? Okay, so everyone, here just think about 3 prime numbers which are less than 20. So this is 3, 5, 7, right? The difference, I mean, they are in AP. Okay, P minus Q is equal to Q minus R, so they must be in AP, arithmetic progression. Okay, so 3, 5, 7, and then 3, 7, 11, then 3, 11, 17, 3 plus 8, sorry, this is 19. Okay, and after that, 5, 11, 5 plus 6, and 11 plus 6, then 7 plus 6, and this is this. See friends, here we are getting 5 triplets, 5 possible values for PQR triplet, and try to add them also, because the question is saying how many distinct values of P plus Q plus R we have. Fine. So just add them. 3 plus 5 plus 10 is equal to 15. Then this is 10 plus 11, it is 21. Then 19 plus 11 is 30, 30 plus 3 is 33. Then 17 plus 5 is 22, 22 plus 11 is 33. After that, 13 plus 7 is 20, 20 plus 19 is 39. Okay everyone, so how many distinct values of this sum P plus Q plus R? The distinct values are 15, 21, 33 and 39. There are 4 distinct values, right? So correct answer is 4, guys. So this question I'll put in the category of the moderate to tough question, because this was the catch in this question. We are getting 5 triplets, but the sum of the 2 triplets is same. So that's why for sum we are getting only 4 values, right? So the correct answer is 4. A option is the right choice. Okay everyone. So let's talk about the next question. Question number 7 is a tough question. You don't have to use algebra. You have to solve this question by hit and trial only, right? So now for hit and trial, and again let me talk about the options. The options are none, 1, 3 and more than 3, right? So again guys, it is like tricky options. So let me tell you, the numbers are 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is equal to 1. They are saying how many possible values P plus Q plus R satisfying 1 by P plus 1 by Q plus 1 by R is equal to 1, where P, Q, R are the natural numbers, not necessarily distinct. So this, I mean these 3 numbers are not distinct. Then 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, right? After that, 1 by 3, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Everybody okay? Right? So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6, it is equal to 1. And then 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, it is equal to 1. Right? So guys, these are the 3 triplets. I mean PQR. Okay. So question is, how many values of P plus Q plus R is there? So obviously for this it is 9, 3, 3, 3, then 2, 4, 4, and then this is 2, 3, 6. Alright. So this is like, for this it is 9, for this it is 10, and for this it is 12. Correct? So there are 3 values. So the answer is 3. But guys, let me tell you, this question is not that easy. This question is actually tough. Okay? And sorry, I have written this 12, this is 11 actually. Everyone fine? This is 11, right? Okay, anyways, let's talk about the next question. See everyone, this question is the question of series, right? Question number 8. This was the question of series. Question is saying, see, the difference is 0 month. This is -1 month. This is -2 month. So this should be -3 month, right? So October is what? October is 10th. 10 minus 3 is 7th. 7th month is what? July. So guys, July is there in 2 options, right? So these 2 options are not correct. After that, this is March. This is 3rd. So this is -3, then -4, then -5, and then -6. So again, October is 10th month. 10th minus 6 is 4th month. 4th month is April. So the answer is July and April, right? So guys, B option is the correct choice. Okay. So this was the question of series. But yes, in the examination hall, if you like, if you start this question by taking numbers, suppose that, right? The number of this month 1, 1, 12, then 10, then you may stuck, right? So actually in the examination hall, it is not necessary that this thing would be clicked to you, like in the first glance. So in these type of questions, just read this question. If it is getting clicked, solve it. If it is not getting clicked, just leave it and come after 10-15 minutes. Again, give 15, 20, 30, 40 seconds. If it is solved, it is okay. If it is not being solved, then just leave it once again and come after 15-20 minutes more. So in 2-3 iterations, you can solve these questions, right? Anyways, question number 9. See guys, question number 9 says, Team X scored a total of n runs in 20 overs. Team Y tied the score in 10% less over. See, question is saying कि टीम N ने 20 ओवर में जितना स्कोर किया है, टीम X ने 20 ओवर में जितना स्कोर किया है, टीम Y has scored the same in 18 overs, right? Now, had team Y increased its run rate by 50%, right? The score would have been achieved in 12 overs. How many runs were scored by team A? See everyone, for first option it is 72. So 18 into 4, right? So per over, the team Y is scoring 4 runs, right? Now let's talk about 12 overs. So 12 into 6. So this is the increment of 50%. Yes, right? Now let's talk about second option, 144. 18 into 8, right? Now 12 into 12. See, again guys, this is the 50% increment, correct? Okay. Now 216. 216 is 18 into 12. And this is 12 into 18, obviously. This is 18 into 12, so it should be 12 into 18. So again, this is the increment of 50%. So guys, here option A is also correct, option B is also correct, option C is also correct, right? So obviously for any value it will be correct. I mean, for these type of numbers, it will be correct. So answer is cannot be determined. You're getting a multiple answers, right? The answer is cannot be determined. Okay, everyone, fine. So this was a moderate question, you can say, right? After that, question number 10. Question number 10 says, the price P of a commodity first increased by K%, then decreased by K%, again increased by K%, then again decreased by K%. If the new price is Q, then what is the relation between P and Q? Okay, everyone. Here, it is increased by K%, so P into 1 plus K by 100, right? Then it is decreased, so 1 into K minus 1 minus K by 100. Okay. Then again it is increased by K, so this will be this, and again it is decreased, this will be this, which is equal to Q. Right, everybody? Fine. So if you solve this expression, see 100 common, right? So 100 is square, 100 is square, 100 raised to the power 4, which means 10 raised to the power 8. So this is 100 means 10 square. Okay. 10 square plus K square. 10 square minus K square is equal to Q. Okay. So this is P. 10 square minus 10 square, I mean A square minus B square. So this is 10 raised to the power 4. So guys, 10 raised to the power 4 minus k square now to the whole square is equal to 10 raised to the power 8 into q. So guys, just check in the options. I think this is option number A, p into 10 raised to the power 4 minus k square to the whole square, q into 10 raised to the power 8, right? Okay guys, so again this question might be a lengthy question, right, for you, because suppose that if you consider the number, right, let us you consider convenient value. So this question might be the tougher one because for value it will be a tough question, right? ये आप इसको ऐसे ही करिए तभी ये हो पाएगा, otherwise इसमें बहुत टाइम लग सकता है. So I would categorize this question as the moderate to tough question. This is not that easy question, guys. Okay, let's talk about the next one. So again, 11 to 14 is reading comprehension. So let's talk about question number 15. See guys, question number 15, this is a good question, an interesting question actually, right? Read it. A solid cube is painted yellow on all its faces. The cube is then cut into 60 smaller but equal pieces. 60 smaller but equal pieces, right? See everyone, let me tell you. This is 3, 4, 5, right? 60 smaller but equal pieces. So along one side you have 3 cuts. Along another side you have 4 cuts, along another side you have 5 cuts. So 3 into 4 into 5, 60, right? 3 into 4 into 5, 60, right? Anyways, so all of you, so just think on it. Question is saying what? The minimum number of cuts is 9. Obviously, so along this you have 2 cuts, along this you have 3 cuts, along this you have 4 cuts, right? So this is 9. How come? Because suppose that this is 3 centimeter, right? You want to have 3 equal pieces. So obviously 2 cuts are required. So along this you will have 2 cuts, along this you will have 3 cuts, along this you will have 4 cuts. So total number of cuts are 9, correct? And now question is saying not painted on any face. Number of cubes which are not painted in any face. So no face painted is what? It is n minus 2 into n minus 2 into n minus 2, right? So here like minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. So 3 minus 2 is 1, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So none face painted, no side painted will be 6. So both the statements are correct. Okay everyone, here both the statements are correct. This question, here it is easy, right? But in the examination hall, since like we are habitual to solve the question of 64, I mean we are habitual to get a number of 64 over here because the number is perfect cube, so 4, 4, 4. But this time they have played a trick with these type of questions, right? So they have, you know, they have designed the question paper smartly, right? Anyways, okay. So guys, let's move to the next question. See guys, for our students, this type of question might be a very easy question because we taught this concept in the class. These are the Pythagorean triplets. Okay everyone, these are the Pythagorean triplets. So I mean 3 numbers which satisfy the Pythagoras theorem like 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these 3 numbers are known as Pythagorean triplets. They are satisfying the Pythagoras theorem. So here they are actually Pythagorean triplets, 7, 24, 25, and see this is actually what? This is 6, 8, 10. So double of 6 and 10, 6, 8, 10, right? So this is, I mean actually this is 3, 4, 5. Let me tell you, 3, 4, 5. So 4 times of 3, 4 times of this, 4 times of this, right? So this is actually Pythagorean triplet. So the very basic triplet is 3, 4, 5 that everybody knows, right? So this is the application of this. So obviously the sum of these 2 squares will be equal to the sum of the third number. So 16 square plus 63 square is equal to 65 square, right everyone? So here 65 is the correct answer, right? So I can expect UNGIST student like they would have solved this question very easily, right? Because here we have practiced these type of questions in the class. Anyways, let's move to the next question, guys. Now, this question also, I would say this is an easy question provided you know the concept of compensation, right? Guys, if 10% hike is there, then its compensation is 1 by 11, right? 1 by 11. So actually, let me tell you, the petrol price, the price hiked by 10%. So obviously the person has to decrease its consumption by 1 by 11, right? So question is saying how many kilometers should he reduce? So obviously 2200 he was using earlier, I mean he was traveling earlier, so now he is reduced, he has to reduce by this much. So this is 200 kilometers. Okay everyone? And why I am saying this? Because let's say 100 is increased by 10%, this will become 110. Now 110 is reduced by what percentage to make it 100 again? So guys, this is reduced by 10. So 10 is what percentage of 110? So actually 10 divided by 110 into 100, right? So this is actually 1 by 11 percentage you have to, 1 by 11 you have to reduce your consumption or the traveling or whatever, right? To maintain the same expenditure. So this question again, I would say an easy question because, but yes, the question size was lengthy, but the question was easy, right? Anyways, but yes, you should be very much smart enough in these compensation kind of thing. Else you may find this question difficult, right? Because the data is so much in the, in this question. So they have tried to play smart, right? Anyways, question number 18. Question number 18 is a direct question based on the concept, right? Here, 3, 5, 6, 9. This is 1, 1, 3, 4, 7, right? The difference 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So guys, here the answer is LCM of 3, 5, 6, 9 minus 2. Actually, this is the answer, right? But since they are saying a 4-digit number, right? So they are talking about a 4-digit number. So guys, here the LCM is what? LCM is 90, right? So first we need to think about the multiple of 90, which are 4-digit number. So 12 9s are 108. So 12 into 90 is 1080. So 1080 minus 2 will be the answer. So this is 1078, right? Everyone, this is the answer. This is option number C, 1078. Okay. So again, see, I'll put this question in the category of easy question because this is directly based on the concept, right? Directly formula based question. So you have to find these type of question in the examination hall, like which are the formula based question, which are familiar questions to you, which type of question you have solved in your practice sessions, right? So like the compensation question, like this question, right? Like Pythagorean triplet question. So you have to solve, you have to find these type of questions in the examination hall, guys. And let me tell you, if you're an UNGIST student, then you may relate what I'm trying to say, right? I would make sense to you. Like I would very much make sense to you guys, right? Okay. After that, question number 19. Question number 19 is saying, then B is always greater than E. First statement. Then B is always greater than E. Second statement, S is always less than V. Okay, always. Good. It's a good for us. B and E. Guys, this is B and this is E. So this, but this is not. Right? So guys, can't say anything. Koi relation nahi hai. Again, S less than V. S is always, S can be equal to V also. Right? Guys, both of them are not correct. Sorry, which means this. Okay, everyone, because they are saying always. So in this case, S and T may be equal. S and B may be equal. And here, like this pattern is getting breaked here, right? Okay, this pattern is getting broken. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, question number 20. Question number 20 is saying, what is the unit digit of the multiplication of this? Question number 20 is a very simple question, guys. Let me tell you, it's a very simple question because all the odd numbers are there and they are being multiplied with 5. Actually, all the odd numbers, right? So, all the odd numbers, 5 is being multiplied with odd number will give you 5 as unit. 5 will be multiplying with even number will give you 0 as unit, right? So, here the answer is 5. So, just by looking at this question, you can solve this question, guys. So, you need to find such type of questions in the examination hall. Let me tell you, right? Okay. So, here, what is the answer? The answer is C option. The answer is 5, right? Very simple question. Let me tell you, it's easy question, guys. Okay. Anyways, let's okay, 21 to 24 are the comprehension one. After that, see, guys, question number 25. See, everyone, question number 25 is the moderate question. Provided you should be knowing how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 25 and how to identify a number is prime or not. So, guys, if a number is prime or not, how to identify this? We use root algorithm, right? So, this concept we have discussed in the class, right? So, here 2, 3, 5, 7, under root 100 if we consider, so this is 10, right? Question is saying the first 100 numbers. So this is 10. So these are the prime numbers which are less than 10. Right, everyone? These are the prime numbers which are less than 10. Okay. So question is saying how many natural numbers are there which are not the multiples of these numbers? And obviously 9 also. So guys, you know what? They are actually trying to ask you how many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100. So all the numbers would be prime numbers because the required numbers would be prime number, guys. Let me tell you, the required number would be prime numbers. And so total prime numbers from 1 to 100 are what? 1 to 100, we have 25 prime numbers. Okay. So 25 prime numbers minus 4 such numbers like 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. So this is 21. But this we have started from 2 because prime number is starting from 2. So we have to add one more number 1, right? So 1 will be considered. So 1 and 21 more. So this is 1 plus 21. So these are 22 numbers. Guys, you know what? I can understand those who don't know the root algorithm, maybe they are finding it difficult to sync with this explanation. But let me tell you guys, this is a very nice explanation that I'm telling you. If you know the root algorithm, you will very much relate with me. But if you don't know the root algorithm, then obviously you have to write all the numbers and please don't do this in the examination hall. Because अगर आप सारे नंबर लिख भी लेंगे तब भी आपसे मिस हो सकता है कुछ ना कुछ. And moreover, go through the options. The options are very tricky actually. कहाँ है question? Yeah, the options are 20, 21, 22, 23. The options are very tricky, guys. Very close. So आपको ये लगता रहेगा यार मैं कुछ मिस तो नहीं कर रहा हूँ, So अगर आपको इस तरह से नहीं पता है, आप इस क्वेश्चन को बहुत मुश्किल से कर पाएंगे एग्जामिनेशन हॉल में. It will be really difficult to solve this question in the examination hall if you don't know this, guys. Right? Anyways, and if you know this process, it will take hardly 40-50 seconds. Right? And this we have taught in the class. Let me tell you. And you can talk to UNGIST students. You can see their notes copy. Or you can watch our videos also, you will get this, right? In the third class of number system, we discuss this. Or in the second class might be, like where we discuss prime numbers. Okay? And you can find this in our book also, let me tell you. In our book also you can find this. Okay, the root algorithm. Anyways, guys, let's move to the next question, question number 26. See, guys, question number 26 is saying, the ratio of the maximum value. So for maximum value of x plus y, this and this has to be taken. So maximum value of x plus y is 7, 8 plus 7, which is 15. The minimum value of x minus y, right? Minimum value of x minus y. So for minimum value of x minus y, we have to consider the least x and the maximum y. right? Now the ratio, x plus y by x minus y, max and minimum. So ratio is what? 15 minus 3, which is minus 5. So guys, the answer is minus 5. Minus 5 is not there in the options, so none of these. Right, everybody? So this question, you can say a moderate question. Why I am saying a moderate question? Right? Because when we don't know the options, I mean when we don't get our answer in the options, so none of these mark करने में थोड़ा डर लगता है. Right? So that's why I am saying this question as a moderate question. अगर minus 5 options में होता, then I would have put this question in the category of easy questions. Otherwise, this question is not easy in the examination hall to handle, because your option is not there in the options. I mean your answer is not there in the options. So anyways, let's move to the next one, guys. Question number 27. Question number 27. Let p and k both are the prime numbers such that p square plus k is also the prime number and less than 30. See everyone, the sum of two prime numbers is equal to prime numbers. You know what? Only even prime number is 2, and 2 can't be written as the sum of two prime numbers, right? Because 2 is the first prime number. So the sum of two prime number and prime number is odd, right? Other than 2, all the prime numbers are odd. So the sum of two numbers is an odd number, which means one of them is even and one of them is odd. So 2 has to be there either in the form of p or in the form of k, right? So here, just consider p as 2. So p square would be 4, right? Okay, and k. So the values, possible values of k. So guys, 4 plus 3, 4 plus 7, 4 plus 13, right? Okay. So p, मैं ऐसे लिख देता हूँ इसको, p square plus k if p is equal to 2. Okay. So guys, this is what? 7, this is 11, and this is 17. So these are the prime numbers. And if I take 19 also, so this is 23. Sum is like less than 30 now. So 23 we can consider. Any other number? 4 plus something is prime number. No, nahi aa raha hai abhi. Okay, now let's take if p is 3, then p square is 9 plus k is 2, so this is 11. 11 is also prime number. So guys, the question is saying how many values of k are possible? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? So I think the 5 values are possible. Okay everyone, so here the answer is 5. So this question was also not easy for the examination to handle. You know, in the examination hall, आपको ये question moderate या tough भी लग सकता है sometimes, because the options are very close, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And see guys, we have tried to make the most accurate key, but गलतियां हमसे भी हो सकती हैं. Let me tell you, right? गलतियां हो सकती हैं guys. Anyways, so the answer is 5. B option. So let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 28. See guys, this question I'll consider as the very tough question. This is really very tough question. ये question, let me tell you, मुझे भी solve करने में I took around 2.5 minutes, around 2.5 से 3 मिनट लग गया मुझे. Tough question है guys, because I was cross checking it again and again. It's a tough question, not an easy question guys. Okay, so there are n sets of numbers, each having the positive integer with LCM equal to 1001 and SCF as 1. So 1001, guys, this is 7, 11, 13, right? 7, 11, 13. Okay, So they are saying LCM is 7, 11, 13. LCM is 1, 0, 0, 1. So 7, 11, 13. Let's say that this is the first triplet, right? Question is saying there are n sets of numbers each having 3 positive integers, right? So triplets, n triplets are there. So the first is this. The second is 1, 77, 13, right? The second is 1, 143 and 7, right? The second is, let's say, 1, 91 and 11, right? After that, let's say this is let's say 7 and then 77 and then 143, right? SCF is 1. So this is 11 into 13, right? They are saying SCF as 1. So, you know guys, you can make several pairs like this. I mean several triplets like this. So this is 11 into, just wait, 7, 11, 143. If I multiply all the 3, right? 7, 13, 143. If I multiply all of the 3, then 11, 13 and 143, right everybody? So just look at it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have written 8 numbers, and even I can write more. Just try to make the combinations and you may get more numbers like this. So actually this is more than 8. What I'm getting is more than 8, right? So this is actually a tough question, guys. Let me tell you, this is a tough question, really a tough question. So you can write like this also. If they are not saying the numbers are distinct, there are n set of numbers each having only 3 positive integers, right? So if they are not saying the numbers are distinct, so you can take one triplet like this also, right? If they are not saying the triplets are, I mean the numbers are distinct, so they can take triplet like this also. So 8 plus 1, 9, right? So ऐसे बहुत सारे बन जाएंगे guys. मतलब मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि unlimited बनेंगे, but बहुत सारे बनेंगे, right? So in the examination hall, this question was really tough because इस तरह से सोचना बहुत मुश्किल है. एक तो आपको पहले पता हो कि 1001 is 7, 11, 13, and you know what? यहाँ पे first thought जो जाता है 7, 11, 13 के factors अगर आप कर दें, total number of factors of 7, 11, 13, so that is like 8 factors because 1 power 1, 1, 1, so this is 2 into 2 into 2, right? So 8 is there in the option, so some of the students may mark 8 also, but that is not correct, right? So let me tell you guys, this question was really tough, and isko dhyan rakhiyega, this is a tough question, let me tell you. Okay, anyways, after that, question number 29. Question number 29 is saying PQR be a 3-digit number, PPT be a 3-digit number, PS be a 2-digit number where PQR is distinct non-zero digits. Further, PQR minus PS is equal to PPT if Q is equal to 3. Guys, PQR minus PS is equal to PPT. Okay? Acha, Q is given as 3 and T is less than 6. This is also given, guys. Right? Okay. So the first thing is 134 minus 19 if I consider, right? So I'm going to get is 115, right? Okay, all of them are distinct? Yes. 132 minus 18, 114, all of them are distinct? Yes. 132 minus 17 is 115. All of them are distinct? Yes. Okay. I think 3 numbers. Yes, everyone. And but yes, ये इतनी easily आपको click नहीं करेगा. आप ये मत समझिए कि this is very simple question. This is again a tough question. और आप इसको equation से करने में अगर कोशिश करेंगे तो this will become a lengthy one, right? So this is not that easy question. This question is a tough question. I'll categorize this question in the category of tough question, guys. Right? This is not easy question. Anyways, question number 30. Guys, this question now the trademark of UPSC, right? पता नहीं वो क्यों हर बार एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, बट वो पूछ रहे हैं, तो ठीक है, अच्छी बात है. So this might be an easy question for you guys. So in these type of questions, just first count them, right? Just count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 numbers, guys, right? So total there are 18 terms. 18 terms are written. So if 18 terms are written, so you know what? You can divide them in the factors of 18 actually. So factors of 18 are what? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. These are the factors of 18. 2 होना नहीं चाहिए मुझे लगता है, या तो 3 हो सकता है या 6 हो सकता है. That's it. Right? So guys, let's check whether it is 3 or 6. So 3, 3, 6. Let's take 6 first because 6 का थोड़ा सा हमें काम करना होगा. So this is now we have to put the options, right? So when you put the options, this may be A double B triple C. Okay, guys, this is A B B single A double B triple C. Okay, just wait. Then B triple C. Okay, then A double B triple C. Right, guys? Which option is the correct? B C B A C. B C B A C, C option. Right. So in every part they have written A B B C C C, again A B B C C C, again A B B and C C C. See guys, in this type of questions you always have to do like this. So just count them first. Maybe they may be 20 also, right? So if they are 20, so the division will be like either 5 numbers, 5 terms or 4 terms. It is like this also. I mean, it is like this only, guys. Okay. So anyways, so this is a trademark question of UPSC now. I think last 3-4 years they have asked these type of questions. So anyways, it's a good question for you guys. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Okay. So 31 to 34 are the reading comprehension one. After that, guys, this question, the question is saying what is the maximum value? Question number 35. They are saying what is the maximum value of n such that this is divisible by 35 raised to the power n. Question is saying what? You have to find the powers of 35 in the given expression, right? So guys, actually what? Here, let's see, 35 is 7 into 5, right? So you need to find the pairs of 7 and 5, okay? So this is 7, this is 7 cube, this is 7 to the power 4. So actually we have got ample 7s here, right? Try to find 5. So this is what? This is, let me tell you guys, this is 77 into 5. 77 into 5, right? So 1 5 you are getting from here, and this is 2 cube into 5 cube, correct? Right? So 1 5 and 3 5s, total 4 5. So answer is 4, right? Okay, because 4 7 तो आपको एक ही जगह से मिल रहे हैं, right? So the answer is 35 raised to the power 4 would be there because you have only 4 pairs of 7 and 5. Correct, guys? Okay. Okay. So here you just had to count the powers of 5, right? So this question can be said as a easy to moderate question, right? This was a solvable question, guys. Easily solve हो सकता था. ठीक है? चलिए. Next question is series. What is x? Okay, this is a simple question. UPSC is asking these type of questions. So this is into 0.5, this is giving 12, then into 1, then this is giving again 12, then into 1.5, this is giving 18, then into 2, this is giving 36, right? Into 2.5, this is giving 19. Okay, everybody, so the answer is 12. Okay. UPSC is asking this type of question. They have asked this pattern in past also, right? So you just go through the PYQs, you will find these type of pattern, guys, in the series. Okay. All right. Now let's move to this question, guys. P and Q walk along a circular track. They start 5 a.m. from the same point in opposite direction, P walk at an average speed of 5 rounds per hour and Q walks at an average speed of 3 rounds per hour, how many times will they cross each other between 5:20 to 7 a.m.? See, everybody, the thing is, actually here, if you add their speeds, right, because they are moving in opposite direction, fine, okay, so they are moving in opposite direction, fine, so relative speed will be added actually, right, so relative speed will be 8 rounds per hour, and you can say one more thing, you just table one person and give all the speed to another guy, right, so suppose that the person is like P and Q, suppose that P is stable and Q is like running, so Q is taking 8 rounds per hour, 5 plus 3, so in 1 hour they will be meeting 8 times because P is stable, P is standing and Q is like running, so 8 rounds per hour and again 8 rounds per hour, so 8 plus 8, 16, so in those 2 hours they will be meeting 16 times. So guys, you know what, in 1 hour, in 60 minutes, they will be meeting 8 times. So in every 7.5 minutes they are meeting. In every 7.5 minutes they are meeting, right? Question is saying they are starting at what? They are starting at 5. And they have asked from 5:20 to 7. Okay everyone? So 5:20. See, so they are starting from 5. So first meeting will take place at 7.5, right? 7.5. The second is 5:15. 7.5. The second will be 5:15. The third will be 5:22.5, right? Okay. And in 2 hours, ideally they should have met 16 times. But first 2 meetings won't be taking place because they are asking the time. They are asking the time from 5:20, correct? So guys, but let me tell you, in this question, there was a catch. See, the thing is the options are very close, right? So ideally it is 16 minus 2, 14. 14 meetings, correct? And let me tell you, if they ask this type of question, how many times will they cross each other between 5:20 and 7 a.m.? So guys, generally my interpretation or the general interpretation is you don't consider the first thing, I mean the first point, but you consider the last point, right? This is the general interpretation of these type of questions. So here, I think this is my interpretation. I may be wrong also, guys. So I think 7 would be considered. So the correct answer is 14, right? The correct answer is 14. This is my interpretation. What I have studied so far, I think this is 14, right? And I may be wrong also because UPSC may do anything, right? So I may be wrong also, but my interpretation says it is 14. Okay, everyone. So let's move to the next question. Again, guys. So in this question, you just have to put the options and find the answer, right? It may take a bit time, but it will be solved ultimately. ये हो जाएगा, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, but हो जाएगा, ठीक है? So आप देखिए, this is 16 minus 15 into 3 plus 20 divided by 4, right? 20 आपको कितना 20 बनाना है ना उसको, ठीक है? 20 बनाना है ना आपको, right? So this is 60 minus 45 plus 5. देखिए पहले ये सॉल्व होगा, फिर ये सॉल्व होगा, right? Okay. After that, 60 minus. So guys, this is minus 45 plus 5. So this will be minus 40. So 60 minus 40 is what? 20. So minus का मतलब क्या है? Minus means Q है. Let me change the color of the pen, guys. Minus means Q है. Multiplication means R. Plus means what? Plus means P. And divide means S. QRPS. QRPS. Guys, this is in the option 2. I mean B option, QRPS. See everyone, ये सॉल्व हो जाएगा, थोड़ा सा टाइम लग सकता है, बट अल्टीमेटली यू विल सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन, डोंट वरी. एनीवेज, क्वेश्चन नंबर 39. Guys, question number 39. Question number 39 says a tram overtakes two persons X and Y walking at an average speed of 3 km per hour and 4 km per hour in the same direction and completely passes them in 8 seconds and 9 seconds respectively. See guys, this question based on the relative speed, right? So just assume that the speed of the tram is V, right? So V km per hour. So when it will pass the first person, the relative speed will be this, right? The ratio of the speeds, right? This is, let's say, the first person. This is, let's say, the first person, and this is, let's say, the second person. And for the second person, it will be V minus 4 km per hour. And obviously, the ratio of the time is obviously inversely proportional to that of the speed. Fine. So this is, they are saying 8 seconds and 9 seconds, so this will be 9 and 8. Fine, everyone? So just solve this. So V minus 3 upon V minus 4 is equal to 9 by 8. So this is 8V minus 24 is equal to 9V minus 36. So this is what? This is V is equal to 12 km per hour. See everyone, the speed of the tram is 12 km per hour. Correct? After that, question is saying what? Question is saying, what is the length of the tram? Length of the tram means what? When the tram passes a person, it will cover its own length. Fine. So obviously, the train crosses the person for one with this speed and in this time. Right? So just find out. So 12 into 5 by 18, sorry, not 12, 12 minus 3 equal to 9 km per hour. This is the relative speed. So 9 into 5 by 18, right, into 8 guys. So this is 2, 4, this is 20 meter. Right everyone, the answer is 20 meter. Fine. Guys, you can solve this question with this logic if you know this concept. Else, if you solve it with proper method, it will take a lot of time of your guys. Let me tell you, right? So don't do with any X and Y or something. Just solve it like this. The ratio of time and speed are inversely proportional to each other. That's it, right? I mean, time and speed are inversely proportional to each other. Fine. Okay, everyone. So let's take the next question. Question number 40. See everyone, UPSC has repeated its own PYQ, I mean the own pattern of PYQ. They have asked almost the similar question. Just read this question. Each digit of a 9-digit number is 1. It is multiplied by itself. It is multiplied by itself. And what is the sum of the digits of the resulting number? Right? So they have asked this question in CSAT 2023 guys. Right? Now in 2025 they have asked a similar question. Let me tell you guys what happens if 1, 1. I mean, if n is 11. So, okay. If n is 11, then n square is 1, 2, 1. If 3 times 1 is written, then its square is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. If 4 times 1 is written, its square is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right? So, if 9 times 1 is written, right, 9 times 1 is written, its square will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right everyone? So this is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and then 8, 7, 5. Yes, this is this. Right? So in 2023 they have asked the digit sum of this number. So this was 81. Right? In 2028 they have asked the digit sum of this number. And this year they have asked the under root of this number. Right? So both the questions are interconnected actually. Right? So guys, if you have analyzed PYQ very well, so you may get these type of pattern. So in the examination guys, you have to find these type of questions. Just by looking at this question, you can solve it. Right? So you have to find these type of questions. And guys, in our class, we have discussed these questions thoroughly. Let me tell you, we have discussed all the PYQs We have discussed around 500 questions in number system only, right? Okay, so guys, here the answer is what? The answer is 9. Okay, B option is the correct choice. All right. So let's talk about question number 45, guys. Yeah, question number 45 says, a set X of 20 pipes can fill 70% of a tank in 14 minutes. 70%. See everyone, a set X 70% 14 minutes में कर रहा है तो 100% कितनी देर में करेगा? 20 minutes में, right? And इसमें कितने पाइप हैं? 20 pipes. Y and Z. Y में how many pipes are there? 10 pipes. And Z में how many pipes are there? 16 pipes. ठीक है. Y is filling, okay, 3/10 in 6 minutes. So total fill करने में it will take 16 minutes. ठीक है. And Z can empty half of the tank in 20 minutes. So obviously complete tank in 40 minutes. And Z is the leak. Right. So take the LCM. Okay, everyone, just take the LCM. In fact, I don't think LCM is required. Just wait. Just read the entire question. If half of the pipes X are closed, so guys, see, X can fill the entire tank in 20 minutes. But X is running with only 10 pipes. It means it is running with half of its capacity. So obviously time will get doubled. So it will take 40 minutes now. So I'll change the color of the pen, guys, so you will get it. So it will take 40 minutes now because it is working with half of the capacity, right? Y is also working with half of the capacity. So it will take 32 minutes now, right? But Z is working with full capacity. So obviously it will take 40 minutes, right? So guys, Z is leak. So this and this will be cancelled to each other, right? Okay, because this is like, ये जितना भरेगा ये उतना खाली कर देगा. Okay, so but 50% ही भरना है, right? You have to fill only 50% of the tank. So this will take 16 minutes to fill 50% of the tank, guys. That's it. This is the answer. Okay, 16 minutes is the correct answer. So guys, this question, I would say it's a moderate to tough question because the data is lengthy, the question is lengthy, right? I won't say that question is very tough, but actually it is moderate to tough question. Okay, question number 46. Question number 46, guys. If n is a natural number, then what is the number of distinct remainders of 1 raised to the power n plus 2 raised to the power n when divided by 4? See, everybody, let me tell you. Actually, 1 raised to the power n plus 2 raised to the power n. If you put n is equal to 1, the answer is 3, right? So 3 divided by 4 will be giving you 3 remainder. If you put n is equal to 2, so 2 is square, 4 plus 1, 5. 5 by 4 will get you 1 remainder, will give you 1 remainder. Now if you put n is equal to 3, you will get 9 by 4. I mean 9 by 4 is again 1 remainder. So remainders are 3 and 1. I mean 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 always. Why? Because if n is greater than or equal to 2, this will be always a multiple of 4, right? Because 2 cube is 8, 2 raised to power 4 is 16. So this will be always be a multiple of 4. So 4 plus 1 and 1 to the power anything is 1 only. So it is 1 more than a multiple of 4, right? So this will always give you remainder 1 for n greater than or equal to 2, right? And n equal to 1, the value is 3. So there are two answers, 3, 1, 3, 1. That's it, right? So there are two answers, 3 and 1. Okay, everyone. Question number 47. See guys, let me tell you, these type of question we have practiced enough in our mock test. I have shown only one question here, but I can show you in our mock test. We have 10 mock tests this time. I mean, we had 10 mock tests this time. And in 10 mock tests, like for these type of numbers, Q, 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 or D, 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 right? Or A, A, A. If a single digit is written three times, we have worked a lot in this form. And guys, what is this form? This form is A into 111, and 111 is what? A into 3 into 37. That's it. Okay, guys? This is A into 3 into 37. Correct, everybody? So, and in this question also, I mean, here also you can find it. This is Q, Q, Q. So, जैसे ही आप A, 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 B, 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 C, 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 D, 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 Q, 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 P, P, P कुछ भी देखते हैं ना, उसको आप 3 into 37 into Q में break कर दीजिए. This will be broken as Q into 3 into 37 directly without thinking anything. आप इसको break कर दीजिए. ठीक? Anyways, देखिए मैं करता हूँ. ओके, मैं इसको थोड़ा डिफरेंट कलर से सॉल्व कर दूंगा. आप लिखा रख दीजिए इसको. क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग व्हाट? Q, Q, Q. So this is Q into 3 into 37. And this is 481. 481 is 13 into 37. The question is trying to ask, the question is asking SCF of P and 481. So this is P, right? So SCF is what? SCF is the most highest common factor. So this is 37. Okay, everyone, the answer is 37. Right? So we have practiced enough such type of questions, guys, in our mock test series, in our book also, and in our classes also. You can find such type of questions. See, and let me tell you, UNGIST student could have realized this in the question paper, right? Guys, पढ़िए, okay? पढ़िए अच्छे से. Anyways, ठीक है. और देखिए फ्रेंड्स, आपको एक बात और बता देता हूँ. लास्ट मिनट में आपको ये सब नहीं आएगा समझ में. ये सब करने के लिए आपको काम करना पड़ेगा. सीसैट को टाइम देना पड़ेगा गाइस. और अगर आप सीसैट को टाइम नहीं देंगे तो फिर बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी, बहुत दिक्कत होगी लास्ट टाइम पे. मतलब आपको फिर ऐसा लगेगा कि थोड़ा पहले से क्यों नहीं स्टार्ट किया. यू विल फील लाइक दिस, राइट? एनीवेज गाइस, दिस क्वेश्चन, दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. इफ लेट मी टेल यू, एक्चुअली ये सबके लिए शायद सिंपल नहीं होगा, बट UNGIST स्टूडेंट के लिए क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल रहा होगा. उसका रीजन बताता हूं आपको. व्हेन यू राइट फ्रॉम 1 to 99, we actually use 189 digits in total. This we have discussed several times in the class. Several times. All the students are, उनको याद हो गया होगा. They must have learned it. They must have mug up it, right? So, anyways, so if you use 489 digits. So 189 digits are being used from writing 1 to 99, so 300 more digits. So after 1 to 99, we will start with 100. So 100 onwards, each number is a 3-digit number, right? So 300 divided by 3, so 100 more numbers after 199 you can write. So 99 plus 100, so the last number would be written as 199 and the last digit would be 9, guys, right? The last digit would be 9. Okay, all right. This is question number 48. This you can say like from easy to moderate level if you know the concept. But if you don't know the concept, you won't be able to solve this question. Guys, question number 49. Question number 49, I'm not sure about this question, whether the data is correct or not. Right? Because the question, read the question. The question says, a mobile phone has been stolen. There are 3 suspects, P, Q, R. They were questioned knowing that only one of them is guilty. ठीक है. Their responses are as follows. See guys, in this question, they should have mentioned how many of them are liar and how many of them are truth teller. Let me tell you, this is very important to solve these type of questions. This information is not given in this question, right? Maybe all the 3 are lying, right? Maybe all the 3 are the truth teller. Or maybe only one of them is truth teller, rest 2 are the liars. Maybe one is liar and other 2 are the truth teller. You can't solve this question without this information, guys, right? So if I solve this question like this, and in fact, if I have to mark something in the examination, I'll mark cannot be solved or cannot be determined or cannot be solved, right? So without this information, you cannot solve this question. I mean, it is really difficult. So if I try to solve this question with this, but I won't waste my time in the examination because this data is not sufficient, I suppose, right? This data is not sufficient, I suppose, guys. Actually, P is saying I did not steal it, Q stole it. P is saying I did not, Q did it. Okay. Q is saying R did not. Q is saying R did not. These are the statements, guys. Okay. Q is saying R did not, I did not. Okay. Okay. R is saying I did not and I don't know. I did not and I don't know. Okay. Just wait, guys. P is saying I did not, but Q stole it. Okay. Q is saying R did not and I did not. Okay. R is saying I did not steal it and I don't know who did steal it. Okay. See, guys. If they are saying, if he is saying Q stole it, then obviously R did not steal it because only one of them is guilty, right? So if you consider this, then only one of them is guilty. So here this is guilty, right? So guys, none of them reported that R is guilty. But what about these two? I mean, I can't solve this question, guys. This question may be dropped. This question may be dropped because I don't feel the data is complete here, right? I don't know how to solve this question. Okay, so I won't solve this question in the examination hall. This is hysteric, right, guys? And if I have to mark something, suppose that I have to mark something, then I'll mark can't be concluded, like this, right? If I have to mark something, then I'll mark this. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about question number 50, guys. Question number 50. All of you, just read that. 3 teams PQR participated in a tournament in which the teams play with one another exactly once. 3 teams है ना, ठीक है. तो PQ PR and QR, right? Okay. So goals and points. Okay. Right. So everyone, they are saying a win fetches 2 points, draw 1 point. Team gets no point for a loss. Each team scored exactly 1 goal in the tournament. Okay. P gets 3 points, guys. P gets 3 points. 3 means what? 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 means win and draw. Right. Q is what? Q is getting 2 points and R got 1 point. So R is a draw only, 1 draw, and this can be win and lose or draw plus draw, right? So let's make cases, guys. So goal. So I have solved this question. So this was a draw. So points are 1-1, right? After that, this was 1-0. So this is 2-0, right? And this was 1-1. So the points are 1-1. See, guys, here, if you count the points, so this is 1 and 2. So P is getting 3 points, right? If you are counting the points of Q. So Q is getting this and this 2 points, right? And points of R is 1, and the goals of any team, like it is QR1 and it is P1. All the teams have scored 1 goal only, right? So this was the case that I have got. So guys, here Statement number 1 says what? Statement number 1 says the result of the match between P and Q is a draw with 0-0. Yeah, it is correct. Right? P and Q is a draw with 0-0. Correct. And the number of goals R against Q. R against Q is 1. Yeah, this is also correct. Right? Both. Both of them are correct, guys. Okay. So this was a tough question, guys, to solve in the examination hall. Right? This was really tough, and actually I should say very tough. Right? So अगर आपको actually नहीं करना चाहिए इस type का question examination hall में, if you have not solved these type of question in your practice sessions or in your mock test or in classroom, so you should not solve these type of questions, guys. Okay. Anyways, let's move to the next question. Question number 55. Okay, guys. Question number 55. 55. P is the brother of Q and R. Okay. P is the brother. P is brother, it means male. Q and R, their gender is not given. S is R's mother. So S is their mother, guys. Okay. They all are sibling and S is their mother. Okay. T is P's father. Okay. So T is P's father. So they are a spouse, and T and S and their children. Okay. Then how many statements are definitely true? Question is saying S and T are couple. Yeah, this is correct. Q is T's son. Guys, Q's gender is not known. We can't say Q is son. T is Q's father. Yeah, this is correct. S is P's mother. Yeah, this is correct. R is T's daughter. We don't know the gender of R. P is S's son. P is son. Yeah, it is correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 statements correct. Right. Guys, only 4. C option is the right choice. Question is saying how many of them are correct. So only 4 statements are correct. C option is the right choice. Okay, everyone. Alright. So this I can say was an easy question. So you have to find these type of questions in the examination hall, guys. Now question number 56. Question number 56 is the multiplication of the positioning of the alphabets, right? N is 14th alphabet. O is what? O is 15th, right? Guys, E, J, T. You know this, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, correct? So their product is what? Their product is 210, right? So their product is 210. T is what? Just look at this, 20. So 210 into 20 is 4200, right? E is what? E is 5. 4200 into 5 is 21,000, right? Okay. And what is the question? S. S is 21. P, Q, R, S is 19. So 21 into 19, guys. This is 399. Okay. So this is 21,000. So 399,000 is the answer. Right, this A option. The position of S is 19. So 19 into 21,000. Right. Okay. Question number 57. This was again like 56 is the easy question. 57 is again an easy question, guys. In 57, everything is given to you. France is coded as 654321. Okay, so code of everything is given. Germany is coded as 9158,437. So obviously the code is given. So here Yemen is coded as double E are enough. So double E means double 1 and M का देख लीजिए आप बस M का 8 है ठीक है तो 71813 right. D option is the correct. It's a very simple question, guys, right? So these type of questions you should solve in the examination. You should find these type of questions, and let me tell you, if you find easy questions in the examination hall, so around 20 questions were there in the paper, and 20 questions like which could be solved in the first class, right? 20 questions, not more than that. 20 questions ऐसे थे जो कि हो सकते थे, बहुत doable थे, बहुत easily हो सकते थे, right? देखते ही solve हो रहे थे, So anyways, let's talk about question number 58. 58 is saying the 5-digit number PQRST, all distinct digits. So guys, this time they are digits. So digits are from 0 to 9. Is such that T is not equal to 0. So T is non-zero. P is thrice of T. S is greater than Q by 4. While Q is greater than R by 3. How many such 5-digit numbers are possible? Okay. So guys, here they are saying PQRST. PQRST, right? So we'll have three possibilities. PQRST. PQRST. We will have three possibilities because the question is saying P is thrice of T. So this can be 1, so this is 3. This can be 2, this is 6. This can be 3 and this is 9. Okay, so there are three cases. After that, S is greater than Q by 4. S is greater than Q by 4. So S is greater than Q by 4. So guys, if this is 2, so this is 6. So 3, 1 and 4, 8 and 3, 1 and this is 5, 9, right? So this minus 3, Q minus 3 is R, right? Q minus 3 is R, so this here it is not possible. Q minus 3 is R, so this is 1, it is not possible. And this is 2. So 3, 5, 2, 9, 1. This is the first number that we are getting, right everybody? Now, let's talk about the second choice. So friends, here, if this is 1, so 1 plus 4 is 5, okay? And Q minus R is equal to 3. Q minus R is equal to 3. So this is not possible. So guys, 1 and then 2, 6 won't be, it is not possible. So this is 3 and 7 and then 4 and 8 and then 5 and 9. 6, 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, right? So guys, here it is not possible, here it is 0, here it is 1 and here it is 2. So again, so guys, this time we have two such values. The one is 63072 and the second one is 64182, right? So two such values, okay? Now, let's talk about the third one. This is 1 plus 4, 5, 9, then 2, 6 and 3, then 9, 3 we won't be taking, so this is 4, 8, 3 and 9, so this is 5, 9, 3. So this won't be considered, and this is minus 3, so this won't be considered, this is 1, right? So only one such value. So all of you, 35291, this is the first value. The second value is 63072 and 64182 and 94183. So there are total 4 such values which are possible, right everyone? So guys, this was, I would say this was not that tough, but yes, it was a tricky question, and in the examination hall you have to give time for this question, guys, right? So if you have time, then go for these type of questions. And yes, since the options are very close, actually 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to be very alert while solving these type of questions, because if you miss one case, you may get another answer. If you miss one case, so total answer is 4. If you are missing one case, you can get 3 also. And 3 is also given in the option, right? So guys, please be careful while solving these type of questions. The question was easy. Not easy. The question was moderate to tough. But actually the time taking question, and you have to be very much alert also, right? So guys, let's move to the next question. See guys, question number 59. X can complete 1/3 of the certain work in 6 days. So total is 18 days, right? Because 1/3 in 6, so total is in 18. Y is doing 1/3 8, so total in 24, right? Z 3/4, so total in 16 days. Take the LCM, LCM is 144 days, right? Question is saying Z finishes the total work in, the remaining work in these many days. So this is what? 18, 8, this is 6 and this is 9. So Z is doing 9 units work in one day. So this is what? 26 by 3. 26 by 3. No, it is Y now. Then Y alone is finishing. Yeah, Y. So 6 into 26 by 3. So this is 2, this is 52. So Y will be doing 62 units work in last 2 by 3 days. It means the remaining work, they all have completed together. ABC together, XYZ together, right? So 144 minus 52, which is 92. And 92 was done by all of them. So it is 8 plus 6 plus 9. So 92 divided by 23, this is 4. Right? So guys, the answer is 4. Everyone, this is B choice. Okay. Again, what is X in the sequence? Question number 60. See, all of you, question number 60 is again an easy question, guys. It's a simple question, right? And this type of question has been asked in UPSC, like the same concept has been asked. This is what? This is the difference of consecutive prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, right? So 18 plus 11 is what? 29. Okay, everyone? 29. Fine. So this is the difference of consecutive prime numbers. So guys, these type of questions you could have find in the examination and you could have solved easily. So as a kareeb, like 15, 20 questions are there, right? And but yes, you should be practiced enough, to find the questions. Anyways, question number 64. See guys, the factors. There exists a natural number which when increased by 50% can have its number of factors unchanged. Yes. See, let me tell you guys, the number is, let's say, x square into y, right? If you take this 2 square into 3, this will give you 12, right? But if you take this number as 3 square into 2, you will get 18, right? 18. And the number of factors of 18 is what? The number of factors of 18 is 6 and the number of factors of 12 are also 6. And this number is increased by 50%, guys. Right? Because 12 se 6 bada hai na? This is increased by 6. So this is increased by 50%. Correct, guys? Okay. And similarly, if you take it as 2 square into 5, the number is 20. If you take it as 5 square into 2, the number is 50. Right? So ये 30 बढ़ गया ना? 30 का मतलब 150% of 20. Right? So guys, again, 20 के number of factors and 50 के number of factors are same. 20 के number of factors भी 6 होंगे and 50 के भी number of factors 6 होंगे. Right? 20 के number of factors आप check कर लीजिए. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20. Right? 50 के भी number of factors आप check कर लीजिए. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, 50. Right? So guys, yes, ये हो सकता है, ठीक है? और देखिए, ये लॉजिक क्या है? ये कैसे क्लिक करेगा? ये आप समझिए. 50% इंक्रीमेंट इज व्हाट? 2/3. एंड 150% इंक्रीमेंट इज व्हाट? 2/5. Like 150% increment is what? If it is 100, then it is 250. So the ratio is 2/5. And 50% increment, it is 100, it is 150. The ratio is 2:3, right? So you're looking at, you're observing how I'm considering the digits 2, 3, the prime numbers 2, 3 and 3, 2, right? Similarly, it is 2, 5 and 5, 2, right? The ratio. I'm doing that only, I'm not doing anything else. So here the ratio is important. I mean, the knowledge of ratio is also important. Like what is the ratio of the new number and the original number? That is like, that matters a lot. If you know this, then you can solve this question. If you don't know this and you are trying to solve this question with hit and trial, then my dear friend, you will take a lot of time, right? It's better to leave this question if you don't know the process, right? Okay. So here, both of them are correct. Okay, everyone. Anyways, let's move to the next question, guys. Question number 65. Question number 65. There are 7 places A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G in a city connected by the various roads A, B. अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है. A is 6 kilometers south of B. A is 6 kilometers south of B. This is A. This is B. This is 6 kilometers. In fact, 6 kilometers I should write here. Okay. After that, A is 10 kilometers west of C. Okay. So C आपका ये हो गया. After that, D is and C is 6 kilometers north of D. C is 6 kilometers north of D. Okay. D is 5 kilometers to the east of E. 5. D is 5 kilometers to the east of E. ठीक है. After that, F is 9 kilometers to the west of B. F is 9 kilometers to the west of B. 9. ठीक है. F is 12 kilometers north of G. North 12. 6 plus 6 12 यही है ना गाइस. तो 12 आपका ठीक है. ये आपका हो गया 12. ठीक है. And if I join this, this is F, correct? So ठीक है. Okay. So guys, this line is not there, so I just remove it. Anyways, so this point is like 5, and this is 9. Anyways, now the question is what? A person travels from D to F through these roads. D to F. Guys, I'm changing the color of the pen. D to F. So D to F, either you can go like this or you can go like this. Okay. Anyways, so question is what is the distance covered by the person? Okay, what is the distance? So if you are getting the different distances, the answer is cannot be determined. If you are getting the same distance, then you will tell the answer. And but the answer is cannot be determined. I mean, cannot be determined is not given in the option. So obviously the answer has to be same. Just by reading the question of the data of the question, I can say the answer has to be same. So 5 plus 9, it is 19. 19 plus 12, 31. Okay, so from one side I'm getting 31. Another side 6 plus 10 plus 6 plus 9. Yeah. So 22 plus 9, 31. Yeah, correct. So answer has to be same, guys, because cannot be determined is not given in the option. Right? So this is 31. Right? Okay. Anyways, this was a simple question. And again, the next question is also a simple question, guys. Coding, decoding, this time they have asked a lot. Anyways, it's good that you guys have got some easy questions to solve. See, everyone, this is the cube of 4 and this is the cube of 7. So difference 4 and 7 is 3, right? Again, this is the cube of 6 and this is the cube of 9. So again, the difference is 3, 6 and 9. Now 8. So 8, so difference 8 and 3 is 11. So 11 cube is 1331. So guys, the answer is 1331. Okay, everyone? Alright. B option is the correct choice. 67. So 66 was an easy question, guys, right? 67. 67 is saying what is the remainder when this entire expression is divided by 6. So if I divide individual term by 6, guys, right? Friends, let me tell you, any power of 9, any power of 9, I mean any natural number, 9 raised to the power n, where n is the natural number. If it is divided by 9, if it is divided by 6, 9 raised to the power n, where n is a natural number, if it is divided by 6, it will leave the remainder as 3, right? Okay, अब check कर लीजिए. 9 to the power 1 divided by 6 is 3. 9 to the power 2 is 81. 81 divided by 6. 78, 13 into 6, 78. So remainder is 3. 9 cube is 729. Right? So 729 divided by 6. So 720 is completely divided by 6. So 726 will also be completely divided by 6. So again the remainder is 3. So guys, here each term will give you 3 remainder, right? Each term will give you 3 remainder. Now 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, how many times? How many terms are written, guys? They are 98 terms because they are starting from 3, 4, 5, 6. They are starting from 3 and going up to 100. So 1 and 2 is missing. So if 1, 2 is also there, there are 100 terms. 1, 2 is missing, 98 terms are there. So 98 terms. If 3 will be added even number of times, right, it will be a multiple of 6. If you are adding 3 2 times, it will be 6. If you are adding 3 4 times, it will be 12. If you are adding 3 8 times, it will be 24. If you are adding 3 6 times, it will be 18. So if 3 is being added even number of times, it will be a multiple of 6. So guys, this numerator is the multiple of 6. So the answer is 0. Here 6 is being added 98 times, right? So I mean 3 is being added 98 times. So the answer is 0. Anyways, question number 68. Guys, let me tell you, this question might be an easy question, but with the options, they have tried to make this question tough. And guys, in the examination hall, this question might be a tricky one because first time what they have done, they have changed the options of data sufficiency question and they have introduced a new option. The question can be solved without even using any statement, right? This is the first time they have introduced. And let me show you the question. The question is, what is the smallest one-digit number having exactly 4 distinct factors? Obviously, the answer is 6. 6 has 4 factors, 1, 2, 3, 6, correct? That's it, right? That's it. Okay. Question is saying the smallest, what is the smallest one-digit number which has 4 distinct factors? The answer is 6, right? So there is no need to read any data, I mean any other statement, right? Now read the statements, option statement. The question can be answered even without using any of the statements, any of the given statements, guys, right? So here D option is the correct choice. Okay, everybody. So this is the very first time they have introduced this. So might be the question is easy, but in the examination hall ये आपके लिए tough हो गया होगा, मैं कह सकता हूँ पूरी तरह से, और आपको doubt हो गया होगा कि यार ये क्या हो गया, what happened, right? So this, I mean, this time they have made it tricky actually. Okay. Anyways, okay. So here option is D, right? Okay, guys. Question number 69. Read the question. Guys, see, just look at the reference. I have given you the reference, guys. Question number 69. We have asked this type of question in our mock test several times. I have written only one question because jagah hi nahi hai hamare paas. So I have written only one question. And let me tell you guys, we have worked a lot in this type. Like we have worked a lot on the type of numbers like AABB, ABAB, ABC, ABC, AB. Several numbers we have worked like this, guys, right? So let me tell you, a number AABB, this is equal to A0B into 11. Everyone, we have worked on this number in our mock test also, in our class test also, in our classroom also. राइट. सो दिस इज A0 into 11. अगर आपको नहीं पता है तो प्लीज इसको मार्क कीजिए. ठीक है. एनीवेज, द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट? The question is PQRS be distinct non-zero digits if PP into PQ is equal to RRSS, where P is less than or equal to 3, Q is less than or equal to 4. Then what is Q equal to? See everyone, let me tell you, read the question. This is RRSS. So this is obviously the following the form of AABB. So RRSS, this will be what? ROS into 11, right? ROS into 11. Now everyone, RRSS, this is ROS into 11. So now read the given condition. P is less than 3. P is less than 3. अच्छा, PPQQ. Wait, PP into QQ. P is less than 3. So this is ROS into 11. P is less than or equal to 3. So P can be either 11 or 22 or 33. Right? Okay. So guys, आप इसको जो है 2 का मल्टीपल बना सकते हैं आप इसको, लेकिन रुक जाइए देखता हूं. लेकिन 2 का मल्टीपल अगर मैं बनाता हूं तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि देखिए 102 into 11, राइट. 102 is what? 102 3 का मल्टीपल, 3 into 34, या 34 into 3 into 11. So this is 34 into 33. Okay guys, so this is your PP and this is your PQ, right? This is your PP. This is PP guys, 33. PP is 33 and PQ is 34. Everybody clear? Right. So friends, the number is what? The number is 33 into 34 is equal to 102 into 11, right? So this is what? This is 1122, right? This is like this guys. Okay, and here also I didn't use any information given in the statements, right? I didn't use any information given in the statements. I have solved this question without any information guys. So provided you should be knowing it, and you can only know this if you have studied this in your preparation. And guys, in UNGIST we have solved these type of questions, and we have given these type of questions in our mock also. You can check it, right? We are actually very much in the lines of UPSC guys, and that's why the students have this feedback, like the paper was like, it was like UNGIST ka question paper, right? That's why the students have this type of feedback guys. Let me tell you, we work very hard with the students. Let me tell you guys, हम पढ़ाते हैं अच्छे से, right? Anyways, so what is the answer? The question can be answered even without using any of this statement. Yes. But guys, I am really happy with the smartness of UPSC. Yes. Actually, जिस तरह से हम लोग क्लास में करते हैं ना, ऑलमोस्ट वैसा ही पेपर है, राइट? बिल्कुल वैसा ही पेपर है. आप UNGIST के मॉक्स देखिएगा अगर आपको मिलते हैं तो कहीं से, क्योंकि चोरी तो आप लोग करते ही हैं. तो कहीं से मिले तो आप प्लीज देखिए, राइट? किसी से उधार लीजिए, देखिए उनको, ठीक है? एनीवेज, ओके. So guys, the next question, blood relation and coding decoding. Yes, blood relation and coding decoding. Yes, they have asked a lot. Question number 70. A question is given followed by two statements 1 and 2. Consider the questions and the statements. Mark the correct option. How Q is related to P. Statement number 1, P has two sisters. P has two sisters. क्या नाम है उनका? RS. P has two sisters. अच्छा, वो दोनों सिस्टर हैं तो फीमेल हुए ऑब्वियसली. P का जेंडर पता नहीं है. So how P is related to Q? So from statement number 1 alone you can't tell this, right? Statement number 2 alone, R's father is the brother of Q. So in statement number 1 they are not talking about P. In statement number 1 they are not talking about Q. Here they are not talking about P. So with individually you can't solve the question. So just club them. R's father is the brother of Q. R's father means some male person is the brother of Q. अच्छा, Q का भी जेंडर नहीं पता है. तो P जो है, क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग हाउ Q इज रिलेटेड टू P. यू कांट टेल द रिलेशन बिकॉज जेंडर ऑफ बोथ द पर्सन इज नॉट नोन, राइट? सो यू कांट टेल देम. सो which option is the correct choice? The question cannot be answered even using any of the statements. The question can be answered, the question can be answered, the question can be answered. No, D. Question cannot be answered. Right, everyone? क्योंकि आपको जेंडर, you don't know the gender of any one of them, right? Now, question number 73, guys. Okay. Question number 73 is, okay. Question number 73. Okay. Question number 73. The question says, in a football match, team P is playing against Q, was behind by 3 goals with 10 minutes remaining. Does P team win the match? Acha. So PQ, there are 2 cases. PQ. P is behind Q by 3 goals. So 0-3, 1-4, and so on. Multiple cases, right? So 0-3, 1-4, 2-5, 3-6, so on, right? Statement number, with the question statement. Okay. Now, statement number 1, team P scored 4 goals in the last 10 minutes. Acha, okay. So in last 10 minutes here, and suppose that the next case also, let's say 2-5, right? 4 goals in the last 10 minutes. Okay, okay. Okay. Now statement number 2 alone. Team Q scored a total of 4 goals in the match. Team Q scored total of 4 goals in the match. So guys, second statement alone if I talk about, so this case will be ruled out, the third one, right? Because we have taken 5 goals. Okay. So second statement alone is not saying anything. Even if we club them, so in last this will be 1 and this will be 0, right? So here the total number of goals are 4 and 4, right? 0 plus 4, 4, this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 4. So guys, here P is winner, here P is, here it is draw. So even using both the statements together, you cannot solve the question, because this is the condition of P winning, this is the condition of draw. No, can't solve the question. Question can't be answered, guys. Even using both the statements together, the question can't be solved. No. Anyways, 74. Guys, 74. See guys, this is P plus Q to the whole square minus 4PQ. ये हो जाएगा P minus Q to the whole square. Why? Because P square plus Q square plus 2PQ minus 4PQ, right? So this will be P square plus Q square minus 2PQ, which is equal to P minus Q to the whole square, right? Guys, here this expression is a perfect square, right? Sorry. This expression is a perfect square number, right? What is that? The number is P minus Q to the whole square. Okay, everyone? So question is, what is this expression is positive, right? Where P and Q are the natural numbers. Is this expression is positive? Guys, perfect square is always non-negative. I'm not saying it is always positive. It is always non-negative. It cannot be negative, but it can be zero. Right, everyone? Please mind it. It cannot be negative, but it can be zero. Correct? So, if P and Q are equal, then it can be zero. If P and Q are not equal, then it will be positive always. Right? So, now read the statements. Statement number 1, P and Q are not equal. Statement number 2, P and Q are not equal. Yes. So, either from statement number 1, you can say it will be always positive. Either from statement number 2 also you can say it will be positive, because P and Q are not equal. Right? So, if they are not equal, so maybe the value of P minus Q is negative, but their square is positive. Right? So, from any of the, either. Read the either is there. The question can be answered by using one no. The question can be answered use either. Yes, guys, question of statement number B. Answer B. The question can be answered using either statements alone, guys. Guys, this is a very good question, a very smart question. And बहुत सारे students का गलत हो गया होगा. I'm pretty sure about it. बहुत सारे students का गलत हुआ होगा. Yes. Okay. Just move to the next question, guys. See, everyone, this question number 75. This question, guys, I want you to read this question first. Read this. Read this question first, and then I tell you. The question is saying in a T20 match, X, Y, Z, X is to Y is same as Y is to Z, right? And X plus Y plus Z is 37. Correct, guys? Read this. Okay? This is the question. Right? Now read my question, read our question in UNGIST, what we have given. Just read this question, guys. You will realize what we do and how much hard work we put in to make the test papers. Guys, read this question. In this question, orange and guava, the ratio between the number guava and mango is same as the mango and orange, guys, and the sum of guava plus mango plus orange is 61. Guys, read our question, read the UNGIST question, and read the UPSC question. Right? They have said x by y is equal to y by z. We have said g by m is equal to m by orange, and x, y, z sum is equal to 37. We have said g plus m plus o is equal to 61. And guys, this is also a prime number, this is also a prime number. Right? We have taken some bigger prime number, that's it. Right? So guys, look. So could you imagine like this type of question we can ask in the mock test? Guys, we do a lot of hard work to design the questions. It takes so much effort, it takes so much time, it takes so much hard work. Right? But guys, please questions किया करिए, पढ़ा करिए, मेहनत करिए. जितनी मेहनत हम लोग आपके साथ करते हैं, आप भी करिए, आप भी reciprocate करिए. You will get the results, guys. Really, you will get the results. Okay. Anyways, so guys, how to solve these type of questions? Now the question comes to that: how to solve these type of questions, right? So I just want to remove this now. See, everybody, here you need to work on the perfect square numbers. P square is to PQ is to Q square, right? Just perfect squares. 9, 12, 16. Correct, everybody? 9, 12, 16, right? So look, 9 by 12 is same as 12 by 16, right? You just need to work on the perfect square numbers, and obviously less than 37 hai, so obviously less than 6 ka perfect square, right? So it may be square of 5, it may be square of 4, it may be square of 3, it may be square of so 3, 4 and 12 match कर गया. आप इनको ऐड करिए जरा. No, 12, 16, 9 plus 12 plus 16. Just add them. So this is 37. Right, guys? But, guys, here the numbers are 9, 12 and 16. Right? The numbers are 9, 12 and 16. But friends, let me tell you, value 1 runs code by x, value 2 runs code by y, value 3 runs code by z. ठीक है? लेकिन the problem is, इन्होंने ये नहीं बताया है कि maximum run किसके हैं, minimum run किसके हैं, right? Because it can be 9, 12, 16 or it can be 16, 12, 9 also, right? Ratio can be 3:4 or ratio can be 16 by 12 and 12 by 16, 12 by 9. Ratio can be 4 by 3 and ratio can be 3 by 4 also, right? So score can be 9, 12, 16 and score can be 16, 12, 9 also, right? We have two sets, 9, 12, 16 and 16, 12, 9. We can have two sets, guys, right? So that's why question is saying value 1 less than value 2 less than value 3. A option. We actually don't know, right? अगर यहां पे देखिए, यहां पे एक चीज हो सकती है फॉर श्योर, डेफिनेटली आप बता सकते हैं कि y ने क्या स्कोर किया है, दैट इज डेफिनेट, राइट? ये आप 100% बता सकते हैं. लेकिन x ने कितना स्कोर किया है, x का स्कोर 9 भी हो सकता है, x the score of x can be 9 also, the score of x can be 16 also, and vice versa, the score of z can be 16 also, the score of z can be 9 also, but the score of y has to be always 16 in this data, sorry, always 12 in this data, right? So guys, cannot be determined. It's a very good question, guys, right? It's a very good question. I really fell in love with UPSC this time, because the kind of question that we have asked, they have given the same question, almost a similar one, right? Very good question, guys, actually, and I'm so happy. You might have seen the happiness, you might be observing the happiness in my face also, my body language also, right? And once I saw this question, I just thought about this question of in our mock test. I said, yeah, please this question ko nikal ke dikhao zara. I'll show you this to my students. Okay. Anyways, guys, the next question. Next question is question number 76. Question number 76. P plus Q is equal to 10, where P and Q are integers. Value 1, the maximum value of P into Q. P and Q are the positive integers, the value, maximum value. See everyone. देखिए, PQ. So maximum value is 5 into 5, which is 25, right? When their sum is 10, so maximum value will be obtained when both of them are equal, right? Okay. Now, P is greater than or equal to -6 and Q is greater than or equal to -4. So again, they can be like P into Q can be 5 and 5, right? Because we need to find the maximum of them, right? So maximum, because their sum is 10, so maximum can be same, right? So value 1 is same as value 2. Maximum is, their maximum is same always, right? Okay. Okay. Question number 77, guys. Okay, question number 77. See guys, minimum value of the average of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive integers greater than -5. So set of 11 numbers, so -5 to +5. They are 11 numbers, so their average is 0. Minimum value of the average. See, their average is 0, right? Now value 2, minimum value of the product of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive non-negative. So just consider 0 to 11, sorry, 0 to 10, right? So their product is 0. So again the value will be same, right guys? Again the value will be same. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now this is moderate question, not an easy, guys. This question was easy question, I can say. The average of three numbers P, Q, R is K P is as much more than Q average as Q is less than the average. See guys, P is the greatest number, Q is the least, right? And this is the average. ठीक है? So average से ये जितना कम है ये उतना ही ज़्यादा है, right? And their average is K. P is as much more than, there are three numbers P, Q, R. The average of three numbers P is as much more than the average as Q is. Then there are three numbers, right? Okay, then the value of R. Average R is equal to K, obviously. Average is K and the average is R. So R is equal to K. Right? It's a very simple question, guys. Now, question number 79. See everyone, question number 79. Let me tell you friends, if a number lying between 0 to 1, right? Okay. So when you increase the power, the value will be lesser, right? If you increase the power, the value will be lesser, guys. Fine. So if the number is lying between 0 to 1, so suppose that I am considering 0.5, right? This is x. So what will be x square? X square is 0.25, right? What will be x cube? This will be 0.125, correct? Now, x square is greater than x cube. Yes, because this is 0.25 and this is 0.125. Okay? So first one is correct. X is greater than under root x? No. Under root x will be greater than x. Right? This is not correct. One only. Okay, everyone. Question number 80. The difference between any two natural number is 10. The difference between any two natural number is 10. What can be said about the natural numbers which are divisible by 5 and lie between these two numbers? The difference between any two natural numbers is 10. Let's say they are 5 and 15, right? So 10 is lying between them. Okay? Now let's say they are 9 and 19, suppose that. So 10 and 15 lying between them. Okay, everyone? So one number, two number, right? So option number A, there is only one such number, no. Option number B, there are only two such number, no. Option number C, there can be more than one such number. Option number D, no such number. See guys, here option number C is the right choice, right? There can be more than one such number. Okay, everybody, right? So friends, that's all for the paper, right? Hope guys you liked it. Actually, we have made an honest effort to present the most accurate key in front of you guys. But हो सकता है कि हमसे भी कुछ गलतियां हो गई हो. So I'm not 100% sure about this key, but I can say this is the most appropriate key provided what we provided to you guys, right? So guys, thank you so very much. And friends, let me tell you, these are the contact points where you can contact us, our website, our YouTube channel, our Telegram channel, and discussion forum, right? So these things, these QR codes are there. You can scan these QR codes and you can reach out to us, fine. And guys, again, our fresh batch is going to be started from 5th of June. And this time, see everyone, actually, मैं इस पेपर को देख के खुश तो बहुत हूँ लेकिन मैं आपसे एक बात और कहता हूँ कि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स सीसैट के लिए लास्ट टाइम पे रिलाई करते हैं. गाइज, ये लास्ट टाइम वाला पेपर नहीं है. लास्ट टाइम पे इफ यू अगर आप लास्ट टाइम के लिए सोचेंगे इस तरीके का पेपर तो नहीं सॉल्व होगा. मैं फ्रैंकली बता रहा हूँ. एंड आज बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को शायद शॉक लगा होगा एग्जामिनेशन हॉल के अंदर. बट गाइज, व्हाट कैन बी डन विद दिस? ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ फिर रिग्रेट करने के लिए रह जाता है. इसलिए प्लीज पढ़िए, जब टाइम है तो पढ़िए एंड सीसैट को स्टार्टिंग से शुरू करिए गाइस. दिस इज द राइट टाइम टू ज्वाइन फॉर द सीसैट. लेट मी टेल यू, अभी करके रखिए, बाद में बहुत बर्डन बन जाता है सीसैट आपके लिए, बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करता है. ओके एवरीवन, ओके, सो थैंक यू गाइस एंड ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट. थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू.